Hello, breeders, new breeders, old breeders. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's 2007. Just had to keep to the fucking rhythm. It's 2007 as of recording. It's not. We're going back to ECW. We had a little pit stop at NXT. Now we will do a bit where we'll probably interchange it. I think we'll likely come out simultaneously, regardless. Well, from this point onwards. But yeah, we are back to the WWE ECW. We got through the first year, we took a little break, and now we're back, and it's more of the same. It's the January 2nd, 2007 edition, episode 30 in our WWE ECW series. How the fuck are you doing, mate? You excited to kick off 2007?
I'm looking forward to 2007 because obviously Piggy try not to bring up the one thing that happens in 07, a challenge if possible. But obviously, like, we know what happens in 07, so like it is an interesting year to see where that happens, and then quickly they're like, oh fuck, change. That's what I'm looking forward to. It's just how they quickly, like, how that happens, and then it just go up, change, just back down again. Like, obviously the McMahon blows up in a limo. Like, obviously we're not watching the Raw, but fucking that's probably going to be shown on ECW, and I'm looking forward to it. Where you have
Yeah.
Paul London, where he didn't know, so he's just like, yeah, hello, sure. 2007 was a weird year from what I remember. Because WWE went, we're going to tone down the chair shots, we're going to tone down the violence because of CTE.
We're going to stop sexualizing women.
Impossible.
Impossible. Exactly.
I didn't like. They're like, yeah, we're going to slow down the chair shots, and then I think immediately, it's either a week or two after, fucking, of course, the CTE stuff come out. TNA, of course, it's TNA. So they're really like, we're going to stop the chair shots, obviously. So they stop, like, they rarely do the headshot now in 07.
Yeah.
So TNA, we're like, fuck that. And then immediately show, I don't know the wrestlers, they just show this wrestler getting absolutely cunted in the head with a chair. Fucking TNA. It was like I was saying to Ash.
Classic TNA.
It was like I was saying to Ash earlier that there's a promo Matt Bentley does in 03, and he's often being compared to his cousin Shawn Michaels. And it's like, there's one thing I've done that my cousin hasn't done. I've competed in an Ultimate X match and I've won it. And I'm like,
yeah, right.
Shawn Michaels is not fucking appearing in your company, TNA. But yeah, 07, it's a blind spot for me. I know most of what happens, but it's completely.
I mean, just like 06, I have no fucking clue. And isn't that a fun little fucking way? Yeah, no fucking clue. Honestly, it's good fun. I will say I do look forward to when the brand exclusive pay-per-views fuck off. We only have till Mania till they decide to stop that shit. But yeah, I still hanging by the seat of my pants. No fucking clue what's going on.
What do you want out of 07? Like, you could
Kozlov.
Kozlov. Anything else?
Just a more enjoyable product, really. I'll be real with you, mate. I just wanted it to be less hard, less fucking annoying to get through. Give me some fucking storylines. Give me some shit that pays off in like 4 weeks as opposed to 11. Like, fucking stop stalling everything so much. Stop doing so many stupid false finishes. Because, we can't have him lose. Yes, you can. It's fucking Balls Mahoney. Of course he can fucking lose. He's lost at life. Look at him. He's taken L's. Love you, legend. Rest in peace.
I forgot he died.
Yes. But, like, just, can we get, like, I just want a consistent product. But consistent doesn't mean every match getting interfered in or losing by DQ, because fuck Extreme Rules.
It's again, we're seeing the same old shit with Vince. You know, sat in the chair, laughing. He's laughing at all his own jokes. And obviously surrounded by yes men who won't say no. So it's like, I feel like I'm gonna have Bobby Lashley come on drag. What do you guys think? Am I gonna call him a woman? And they're like, yeah,
Great.
Greg Vince, yeah, love that legend. How much is that paycheck you're giving me? Oh, jeez, fucking love that idea.
I will say, if there's one thing that they did quite well is obviously didn't with this like kind of re-emergence of ECW. Did the Extreme Rules match exist before this time?
In a sense, yes. It was like Falls Count Anywhere matches.
But this brought it forward to WWE, and now all no DQ matches are
Yeah,
Extreme Rules.
I think you're right. Yeah.
So I think that's the one that's the one bit of impact WWE ECW had is Extreme Rules matches became the norm. It was no longer no holds barred or no DQ. It's fucking Extreme Rules.
Obviously, the one thing I'm looking forward to is the rebirth of ECW, WWE ECW, around April or June. That's what I'm looking forward to. Cause it's gonna be great seeing the rebrand and how quickly again they have to pull the car going down the cliff. Like they have to quickly how they have to turn that around. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. Is seeing how they try and rebrand it. And obviously, I'm looking forward to Finch and his little do rag on ECW. That's gonna be a trip and a half. Because I always joke to Ashby, it's like it can't get, but he's like I can't get worse than Big Show, and I'm like Bobby Lashley, Vince McMahon in a do rag, Benoit tragedy, Johnny Nitro's ECW champion. Oh no, Eddie,
Yeah.
I can't, Eddie, no.
But yeah, it's it'll be interesting. But with all that said, let's talk about the episode. Remind me of the Kozlov section when we get to it.
Yeah.
So the first segment is Tess coming out. He cuts a promo being like, well, RVD's number one contender. He didn't even win the match. I won the match. Look at this poll. It's like Kevin Nash and TNA. Look at this graph. This graph proves that I was the biggest drawing world champion of all time. This is the test as fucking like, yeah, this shows that I'm better than RVD. Look at this graph. Fuck the fans. I'm an impact player. I'm an impact player. I'm an impact player. And then Sabu comes out and he fucking cunts him. Like, test. Sabu goes to hit like an Arabian face buster, but fucking Tess just cunts him with a big boot immediately, and it's like, whoa. And then hits him with a. He does his little Goldberg taunt, or he's like, he does his little stampy stamp.
Yeah.
And hits him with a TKO and wins. Sabu is taking an L. Maybe this is why he hates him so much in his book. Wrestling still real to him, damn it.
I just the minute you brought Nash graph, I'm sat here like a dad, just happy in the chair, like yeah. Because that graph's still funny to me. Where it's just like he's the top drawing champion, and then it dwindles off on Rock. Oh, it's fuck ECW. We're going to TNA in 2006 and 7, but Nash. The one. It always sticks in my mind. The one Nash segment that always, there's two of them actually that stick in my mind. It's the one where he's just butt ass naked, and it's between Austin Stars and who's Austin Aries and Alex Shelley, and he's like in a bathroom.
Fucking porn star.
And he's like the jury is well hung, and he just walks out and you see his ass. And Linkin Park's like playing. The other one is where he's in a segment with Jay Lethal and a bunch of other X Division wrestlers, right? Stay with me now. And he tells Jay Lethal, look, will you just do it? And then Jay Lethal goes, I don't want to do it. And he just nudges him. Do it for us. Do it for the black guys. And I'm just like, what? But yeah, about this, I loved Test cunting Sabu.
It's the best thing he does is that big boot, and like he didn't do it for a while, but I think somehow because obviously he's gotten more juiced up, it somehow looks better. It's less fluid, but it looks like someone lifting up like a fucking tree trunk and just cunting you in the face with it. It's fucking beautiful.
It is.
Like, he nearly falls over every time.
It is essentially the Claymore kick where he nearly falls over.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, I like to imagine this is where the feud stemmed from with him and Test, and he's fucked. But we did jokingly say that Test might have been a cunt backstage during this time.
At this time, I mean, he's on so much gear.
Allegedly.
Obviously, all speculation, you know.
That could be pure muscle.
Not the juice, though. That's undisputed.
Boozy Steeler. But yeah, it's just he will leave WWE, go to TNA, because the steroids are gonna come out, and they're like, yeah. And then he goes to TNA, and then he literally has a pay-per-view match with fucking Sting and someone else, and then TNA go, well, they might be checking our company now, Andrew Martin. Can you just leave? Thanks, legend. But yeah, Test, the big boot. I love this promo. It's just promos like, I beat RVD. I'm #1 contender. No, you're not, mate. No, you're not. The fans decided.
I will say we do get some slightly more interesting promo segments. Like we get a next week there is a match. Next week there's Hardcore Holly CM Punk, and you have Matt Striker cutting a promo because I think they've already decided he's too small to be a wrestler. Which is classic Vince. Because he's too small. I'll just have him be a teacher, and he says, Punk versus Hardcore Holly. Punk's like the Anaconda Vice in 3 minutes. Hardcore Holly taps, and then he walks in and says, I don't tap for anyone. I don't know what the fuck he says, Hardcore Holly. He has that like anti-charisma that I kind of love him, despite him being so. It's like Lance Storm. Lance Storm is the fucking. He is the funniest straight man you've ever seen. Because it's like there was a fucking clip that obviously went on Reddit where you have filthy Tom Lawler, and he sets up a joke like, yeah, and W's they're getting really woke now. They've hired a deaf music composer, Def Rebel, and then you just have Lance Storm. It's fucking. It's fuck you. What? Not funny. Fucking great line. And his "If I Can Be Serious for a Moment" is fucking 10 out of 10. And his theme was a banger as well. Fucking love Lance Storm.
If I Can Be Serious for a Moment, his fucking like, yeah, Hardcore Holly comes in and goes, Punk, you tried to submit me, but you can't submit me. I am Hardcore Holly. I am the best. It's some shit like that. And then he just like he scares Matt Striker off. I'm like, he's playing the JBL role in the locker room. Like he's playing that role. And
what, soap in the ass?
Come here, Matt Striker.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I just that logic makes no sense to me when you look at it. Like, I'm not gay, but I'm gonna shove soap up this guy's ass. Like,
well, he's not shoving it up his ass.
No, but he is soaping up and feeling his ass, like.
Oh yeah, he's proper getting intimate.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I'm not gay. I just do it with the homies, you know.
I just need to see if they made a firm stuff.
Just let me stick a finger up there. Don't you worry, Tahanaka. Don't you fucking.
And you know, if he provokes the fucking sewers, like, that's on him.
Oh Jesus, it's flooding out.
Well, go on, stomp it down.
Stomp it down the gutter. But yeah, Hardcore Holly has the anti-charisma, but he's so boring that he just Jeremy. He has the Steve Brackman-esque look to him on Raw.
Yes, he is fantastically, boringly interesting.
I'd bring Steve Blackman back if I could. He's only in his 50s
Bring
now.
Hard Got Holly back. Easy.
I'd bring them both back. Tag team. There you go.
Right. But yeah. Excuse me. No one heard that. Stop screaming. Next, we have Elijah Burke and Sylvester Turkey. They cut a shit promo. He cuts a shit promo saying, "I wonder if they'll get knocked out or submitted." Spoiler: he's not. No one's getting knocked out, are they?
That's Michael Carter.
I love it. I love it when people like to act like knockouts are a thing, and then you only have like one person who actually knocks people out, but it's never. It never ends the match. Where Big Show knocks people out, he still pins them. Knocked out. Go on, ref, call the match, dickhead.
He's the world's strongest punch, doesn't he?
The weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah, in fact, you're confusing him with Mark Henry.
I thought it was just the. I thought it was like the world's meaniest death run.
Did you actually?
Some shit like that, where it's like a world's meanie like death punch or some shit.
It's the weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah.
Calling it an atomic bomb, pretty much. Which definitely not. And if he was hitting everybody with one, that's, the world's over. Come on. Fucking pipe down. It's also not even a very impressive punch either.
Well, what is the difference between a weapon of mass destruction and a fucking normal punch that the picture does?
And nothing. They're the exact same thing. I don't know why he has to build up to the punch. He could just hit anybody with it at any time.
Well, I mean, you gotta get your shit in there to do.
If my finisher was a punch, I'd be hitting my finisher every fucking minute of the day. Fucking blender, fucking twat it, fucking here we go. This was what you would say the Lance Storm segment. Ultimately unfunny, but it's so anti-funny it may possibly be funny.
But yeah, I love that this. Yeah, I love this segment.
I got excited for a second until I heard the theme, and I'm like, holy shit, who's this? It's the FBI. Ah, fuck, here we go. Oh, well. So, Elijah Burke and Sylvester Turkey beat the FBI. Sylvester Turkey has a fucking sick reverse choke slam. So, whoa, that's fucking amazing. And then he fucking slaps a really garbage submission on and wins. What even, it's the way he stands over him, and you think it's gonna be like a stretch muffler or some shit. You think it's gonna be like a stump puller, where you have the leg, but it's like he's holding the arm backwards and just fucking yanking it. It's fucking ass. It's a terrible submission.
It's the worst thing Taker's triangle show.
Nah, Taker's Hell's Gate's fine. Because it's an actual submission. It's an actual fucking... People use it in fucking combat sports. People are not using this fucking one.
Fucking Conor McGregor will use in his next UFC fight, don't you fucking worry.
But yeah. Another squash match. They win. Great fucking finisher. Awful submission. Next up, we have Kevin Thorne taking on Balls Mahoney. Where you once again have Brad Armstrong on commentary because they thought Taz was going to leave. He is not a good replacement for Taz. I'll be real with you. He spends half the match calling Taz short. Pretty much. Hey Taz, you're like an Oompa Loompa. That's where your whole family is. Great. Cheers, guys. You know when you try to force that kind of bitey banter chemistry, it just doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
That's this segment. Kevin Thorne batters Balls Mahoney in 2 minutes 15. He hits him with a fucking elbow, which seems to possibly look like it broke Balls' jaw. Absolutely fucking wrecked him or knocked a tooth out or something.
I guess you could say that was a jawbreaker.
Hmm?
Guess you could say that was a jawbreaker.
Was it? Did it actually? Did he actually get injured? Yeah, no, it just knocked out a tooth.
Ah.
Oh no! To look this up, I've now learned what happens next. Shortly after, Balls began a short feud with Snitsky. Great.
Oh.
Fantastic. I'm so happy that that's a thing that happens. But yeah, it gets called off. Well, Kevin Thorne wins after this punch. Balls gets the old X treatment and fucking breaks it down. Not of the degeneration kind. But yeah, through 2 minutes 15. Then we get a promo from my Piggy asked me during the show, like, what do you need from 2007? And I went Kozlov. And then Kozlov appears. Good old Vladimir Kozlov. And he cuts the most stunted promo ever. Because Taz is like, hey, Kozlov, what do you think about... I don't even know what the first question was. But the second one's like, what do you think about RVD, Bobby Lashley? And he's like, I will beat them both. And then it's like, do you have any final words? I love WWE. I love WWE. Just fucking... He looks both fat and like beefy at the same time. But he's also, because he does have that face where he doesn't know where he is.
He looked like
Like,
he looked like a Russian Vinnie Jones to me.
sound.
I was just waiting for the. Can you do "I'm the Juggernaut" bitch in his voice?
No,
In
but that is a funny image.
Kozlov's voice. I am the Juggernaut, bitch.
I
Just
am
like
the Juggernaut, bitch. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking. Oh, God.
Vinnie Jones is the greatest wrestler of course. Vinnie Jones is one of the best. I just found out recently of the recent the Saber that's been in the Wolverine Deadpool movie is an ex-wrestler.
Who?
Do you know the original Sabretooth who's in the recent Deadpool and Wolverine movie?
Yeah.
He's apparently a former WCW wrestler.
Yeah.
Fucking
Wait, did
hell.
they get the one who was in the X-Men Origins?
No, they got the one who was in the X-Men 2000, I believe.
Oh, okay.
That's the one who was in Origins.
Who the fuck knows? I don't fucking know. God, this is the sleepiest edition of ECW ever.
It put us to sleep. But I guess up next, to finish this episode, I have to figure out when the fuck New Year's resolution is.
Oh, God.
God, that's...
Yeah, and the main event is... The main event is Bobby Lashley taking on RVD for the ECW title. This is back and forth. It's two of the main hitters. This match goes 8 minutes 17. Nice back and forth, quite high octane action, except it ends in a no contest as RVD jumps. He jumps into Lashley, who stood on the table, and it's a double count out. And the second that bell rings, you hear an immediate bullshit chant. Because shit, it's not changing. All right, it's not changing. Vince, look, you can't fucking win. Nobody would believe that you'd win. Time to lose in fucking 8 minutes. By not lose, I mean time to no contest, because that's what everybody wants to see. So I look forward to next week where they have the same match again, and it ends in fucking DQ because someone interferes. When is New Year's resolution?
January 7th.
Well, I guess. Well, guess that's what we're watching next. Guess that's what's next on One More Match. It's New Year's resolution.
I've sent you the poster. Are you ready to see this fucking poster?
I didn't sign up for this.
I didn't either until I fucking remember 2 minutes before we finished recording. That's the poster.
Fuck's sake.
This is also the one where they had to change plans because Triple H gets fucking injured immediately.
Oh. Yeah.
I wonder can I just... So people can see the fucking image.
Drag and drop that bitch. But yeah. So that was the return of ECW. Welcome to 2007. Does that give you high hopes for this year of ECW? I can't even say that seriously. Does that give you high hopes for this year of ECW?
No.
No, it fucking doesn't. It's more of the same.
There you go, lads.
It's the one thing that's weird with wrestling. Where because wrestling never stops, you never really get a moment to breathe. And it's a really hard thing to navigate because you still want to produce the same good shit, but also you're having to do like fucking this time you would have had like 5 hours of TV a week,
2
and
hours
you
of
need
Smack.
interesting stories for literally everyone at all times.
2 hours of SmackDown, 2 hours of Raw, 1 hour of ECW, and no Superstars are not around yet. And then
it would have been Heat or Velocity.
Yeah,
Probably
you would have
Heat.
had a Heat or Velocity, which would be roughly 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
So you have about, in total, I'll give or take 6.5 to 7 hours of wrestling a week if you watch.
And it's all being produced by one team. Mostly.
Yeah, it's like how we watch soap. Like if all the soaps are just produced by one team, it would get pretty boring very quickly. It's why I'm glad they're bringing back like creative freedom in the fucking WWE. Well, not to everyone, because you see what happens in AEW when you give wrestlers creative freedom. Hangman Page.
I'm not losing. Fuck off. How about we do this really cool gimmick where we defend this belt once? What? Yeah, because we're EVP. We're going to defend it once.
My favourite is just WCW, where it's like, okay, Hogan has creative freedom. Okay, Hogan, we're thinking about putting you in this new hot angle with this new up-and-coming wrestler. No. Who do you want to fight? Flair. But we really think you work great with Billy Kidman. No. Flair. Are you sure? Flair. Alright, fine, you get Flair.
It's just wrestlers are have some of the biggest egos possible.
Yeah, wrestlers think they're the coolest guy in the room, but they're not. Like Jericho, for instance. WCW will always baffle me because they just give anyone fucking creative freedom, no matter what the stipulation was, which is just funny to me in hindsight. But yeah, that's the edition of ECW number 30. Welcome back. I just realised now we have to watch New Year's Revolution, not Resolution, Revolution. Hit the boom, hit the lights, hit the dynamite. Any thoughts for New Year's Revolution? Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to be bad?
Is this the one where Edge does some dodgy shit, or is that last year?
Where he cashes in? That's last year.
Yeah. Oh. Great.
That's when he wins the title, and then Cena like a Rumble's like, what I do? Wins again, and it's like, oh fuck's sake.
I mean, I was looking forward to heading towards a Rumble. Now we have to dedicate more time to get through it. Fuck's sake. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Like I said, I enjoyed a bunch of the recent shows, so I'm not too worried at this point. Bring on New Year's Revolution.
Yeah. See you in the next one. Bye bye.